Hello, my... Ooh. Ooh. What was that about? Start that again, shall we? Hello, my darlings. I hope you're all doing very, very well. In today's video, I am going to be reacting to a content creator here on YouTube, Instagram, I think maybe TikTok as well. I'm not sure. But she goes by the name of Evelyn or Evelina or Evelina or Evelina. I'm terrible, and I mean terrible at pronouncing names, so I apologize straight from the top of this video that I'm probably getting it wrong multiple ways. But for this video, I think I'm just gonna say Eve. Okay, I'm just gonna shorten her name. That might be a little bit disrespectful, I don't know, but instead of continuously maybe pronouncing her name wrong, I'm just gonna shorten it to Eve. Anyway, moving on, I have had a couple of comments, a few Instagram messages asking if I had seen a video that she had posted, and I had not. I was aware of her because I have watched a couple of her hair dyeing videos, mainly when I had very colourful creative hair. I just loved watching her dye her hair and getting inspiration and stuff like that. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's so freaking pretty. I love her aesthetic so much, and her tattoos are gorgeous. But yeah, a few people had asked me if I had seen her video, and then a few people messaged me saying, oh my gosh, you have to check this video out, it's very bad. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know when I get a few messages about one person or about one video, I know there is something dodgy going on. So I want to quickly read the description. So the name of the video is I bought a tattoo machine and this is what happened. Eve is not a professional tattoo artist. I know that she is tattooed, but I don't think from my knowledge that she is a professional tattoo artist. Oh boy, I think we're in for a ride here. But the description of the video says, I bought a tattoo machine and I decided it was a good idea to try it out on myself. Okay. Disclaimer, please don't do this at home, but if you do, keep it clean and don't tell your parents it's me who made you do it. Seriously though, it could go very bad if you don't know how to keep everything sanitary and safe, so if you don't want to do the extra work, please go to a real professional tattoo artist instead. There's always this debate. I'm going to start off saying this. There's always this debate of, do us content creators have a responsibility over what people, our audience, do? Is it up to us to parent younger people? I always have the opposite opinion of what everyone else thinks. I think it is 100% our job to make sure younger people, or even no matter how old your audience are, right? I think it's our responsibility to teach safeness throughout life, okay? No matter what you're doing, whether that's you're a cooking channel and you're instructing someone to cook an onion, or cut an onion, should I say, you want to give people tips and tricks on how to cut an onion in a professional way, you know, like slice and dice without cutting your fingers. That's a great way of teaching someone how to cook, right? It's the same with tattooing, in my opinion. Tattooing is a lot more serious than cooking. I mean, you could slice a finger off while cutting an onion, of course, but there is a lot of things that go into tattooing that isn't just the process of doing the tattoo. It's the prep, it's the before, it's the after. It's making sure everyone in that environment is safe, not just the client, the tattoo artist themselves. And not a lot of people are aware of that. So I always think it's our responsibility as content creators, especially when you're dealing with something this harmful, that we advise people not to do silly things like this, okay? I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on this. Like, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, it's not up to the content creators to parent a child or parent a younger person, but I don't know. Just like, I don't think information on how you should tattoo yourself should be so readily available. And when someone makes it look easy, if, again, this might not be easy, I don't know, I have not watched this video, but say if Eve makes this look incredibly easy, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I can do that. And then we have a serious tattoo infection and someone could get sepsis and die. I know it sounds dramatic, but bad things can happen. And by the sounds of things from this description, Eve is very much aware of that. Anyway, we're going to get on to watching the video. The video is like 18 minutes long, so it's like a bing bang bong situation. I'm going to put in my earphone for this ear.
And I want to do a huge disclaimer before we hop into this video. We are going to talk about tattooing, needles. If you feel like you're getting influenced by this video to buy this yourself, please just make sure that you do it good.
Okay, so she's done a disclaimer pretty much saying, if you feel like doing this, sure, whatever, just make sure you do it good. That's it. There is no like, by the way, you could get an infection. By the way, you could seriously hurt yourself. By the way, you could cause serious scarring. By the way, you could cause yourself a blowout. You could just do some serious damage to yourself if you're going to tattoo yourself. At the end of the day, I'm sure many people are going to say, no matter what, people are going to do what they want to do, right? That's just the way the world works. But if you're going to do it, you have to stress so many points when it comes to tattooing. It's like serious stuff here.
My best friend Felicia, she just bought herself a tattoo machine, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I did that. It has not healed well, or it has healed well, but the ink, and it said so on all of the reviews, that it doesn't stay in the skin.
Okay, I don't know where her friend Felicia got the machine and the ink and all of that jazz, but ink not staying, it's got nothing to do with the ink, I'm sorry. Because I'm sure, as some of you are aware, when you were a child, many of you may have accidentally stabbed yourself with a pen or a pencil and it's gone very deep and you still have that mark. Obviously, a pen and a pencil doesn't have the tattoo ink qualities, but if you do something hard enough or the way it's meant to be done, it will stay. So something tells me that the technique of doing that tattoo wasn't good. And then if her friend has brought this ink from Amazon or wherever, it's like a dodgy ass ink, because if there's reviews, that screams to me Amazon ink, okay? I wouldn't trust the reviews on Amazon of people that have bought this machine to tattoo themselves, ever. I've made plenty of videos about the problematic side of buying tattoo machines from Amazon and how awful the ink could be. Not because it doesn't work, because of the ingredients and how toxic they could be. Also, can we just quickly look at the environment that that tattoo was done in? Like, all I'm seeing is ink smudges and smears everywhere. It just doesn't look safe or sanitary in any way, shape or form.
I bought a bunch of like fake skins. We're gonna do a lot of training for that. But I also have a boyfriend that has a bunch of just like stupid tattoos, so I can train on him.
Oh, no. You cannot learn to tattoo in the space of a night or a couple of days. There's just no way. Tattoo apprentices go through months, years of training of, first of all, learning how to draw and to accommodate tattooing within drawing and making sure things are readable and legible and all of that. They practice, okay? The first step, learning to draw. Second step is tattooing fake skin, which is what Eva's going to do here. Again, tattooing fake skin a couple of times is not enough to learn how to tattoo. It's really not. I have said again before that if you want to practice tattooing on fake skin, go for it. To me, it's an art form. You can tattoo fake skin and fruit all you bloody like, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But as soon as you start tattooing people with no training, that's where the problem is. Oh God. Okay.
So I bought one that was just a little bit tad expensive, more expensive, because I do want to really try this my best. I do want this to like be one of my new hobbies.
Okay, well, tattooing shouldn't be a hobby. Again, because you're working with serious equipment here. You're working with blood, other people's bodily fluids, cross-contamination, blood-borne pathogens. Like, there is so many things that goes into tattooing that you just can't, it can't be a hobby. You need to learn everything for your safety and everybody else's safety. But looking at the box of her equipment there, it seems like she's got pretty decent stuff. She's got a Dragonhawk situation going on there, which is a decent tattoo machine company, brand, whatever you want to call it. So I'll give her props for that.
I feel like this is very, not similar, but it's kind of similar to the e-file that I used to file my nails.
Excuse me? You cannot compare a tattoo machine to an e-file. The completely opposite. I know she said they're somewhat similar. I mean, yeah, sure, you sort of use it to do something. I have an e-file right here, because I sometimes do my own nails every now and then, do you know what I'm saying? But like, not even close. They don't have the same mechanics. With an e-file, this thing at the top there just spins around, to start off with, okay? And with a tattoo machine, the needle goes up and down. I guess, yeah, close, but not close enough. I don't know.
Right, it is the next day and I just got my second package with all of the cleaning supplies.
Okay, awesome. I'm into it. So by the looks of things, to be honest, not that many cleaning supplies. It looks like we have some gloves, which, yeah, cool. I agree with that. Green soap. On the box on the left, that looks like it's fake skin, but there might be something underneath it. I don't know. Could be wrong. And then this tub here, I'm gonna guess it's some kind of like petroleum or like coconut oil tattoo aftercare situation kind of thing. But that isn't a lot of cleaning supplies there at all. Like if you're cleaning the area and what have you, like, where's your disinfectant? You know, where's your bleach? Like.
And now lastly, I have some fake skin. And this is everything that I have gotten to start tattooing on just like fake skin and stuff like that. Maybe some small ones on people.
Okay, yeah, so from watching it, we do have the gloves, the fake skin, the sort of tattoo aftercare situation there. And that box is fake skin. There is nothing else underneath it.
But if I were to do this professionally or like trying to make this a job, I would get more things, like a lot of more cleaning thingies, like plastic covers for the machine and everything like that. But I'm mostly just going to start on fake skin, so I don't feel like I need all of that.
Interesting. So again, when you are tattooing fake skin, you don't need to be clean because, let's face it, you're tattooing fake skin. There's not a person there, okay? It's fake skin. So you don't need to be extremely clean and sanitary with that. But if you're a tattoo apprentice, normally your tattoo mentor will make sure that you are, because you need to get that drilled into your head from the very start. You have to be as safe and sanitary as possible. So again, you're missing steps here by not doing an apprenticeship. But, you know, if it's just an art form for her, then whatever. Even though she has said she wants to be a tattoo artist, so, oh god. The thing is, when you teach yourself to tattoo, which I know is a thing, I'm very aware, okay, there is many self-taught artists out there, but I'm all about, you know, safety and making sure people do things correctly from the start. Is just what I think is best, personally. We're all entitled to our own opinions. But when you teach yourself how to tattoo, you pick up all of these bad habits and then you go and work in a studio and you have to learn pretty much everything again or pick up better habits. And it's such a long process. You're honestly just better off learning the proper way to start off with.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually did try it out yesterday on Jonas.
I wish I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? So she's just said that she doesn't have all the proper cleaning equipment, safety protection equipment and all of that to tattoo other people or even herself, okay? She just said that. And she's already tattooed her boyfriend without all of that. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing. You could possibly give this person a serious tattoo infection. You could possibly scar them for life in a very, very bad way. You could possibly damage their skin. You could possibly send them to hospital. You could possibly give this person a serious infection to the point where their organs shut down and they could die. And that sounds extreme and that is very, very rare, but sepsis does happen. And it's more likely to happen when you have absolutely no training or information or knowledge on how to be safe while tattooing. Wow, okay. It can't get any worse than this. I hope to God it doesn't get any worse than this because, Okay.
I have washed my hands. I'm gonna use some hand sanitizer and we're gonna apply the gloves. So hopefully everything is just clean. Hello? There we go.
Are you serious right now? So she, with her somewhat dirty hands, has been touching everything around her, puts hand sanitizer on, right? So her hands are clean. And then she touches the box that she was already touching with her somewhat dirty hands. And then puts it... No. Really? Can you not even see? Oh my God, this is... I mean, she's trying. I will give her credit. She is trying, okay? She really is trying. She is, you know, hand sanitizing, gloves, and she is only tattooing the fake skin. But if this was a person she was about to tattoo, like when she's picking the gloves up, you've already touched dirty things, so now that dirt is on the gloves. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people open their glove boxes way before they start tattooing, so you can just pick them out once you've cleaned your hands and then just put them on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you...
And I used one of the needles on Jonas yesterday, so that's why you guys can see that it's used.
Hang on, we're rewinding. We're rewatching that. What?
And I used one of the needles
in the tattoo
on
machine box?
Jonas yesterday, so that's why you guys can see that it's used.
She put a dirty needle and cartridge into the machine box that has been used on a person. Just left it there to marinate overnight like it's chicken. I see why people were sending this to me now, because that is the biggest no-no ever. I think even people who don't have tattoos know that you should not keep any needles for whatever reason once they have been used on a person. They need to go into a sharps box, which is normally like a yellow bin, and to be disposed of safely and correctly, because again, blood contamination, like if she was to accidentally stab herself with that, you do not know what a person has when it comes to illnesses, diseases and all of that, right? That's not to shame people with blood-borne illnesses or anything like that, not at all, but you have to be incredibly careful as a tattoo artist. I can't believe I just witnessed someone take a marinated tattoo needle out of a box. I hope to God that box has ended up in the bin. If not, please, if Eve watches this, if you learn anything from this video, throw away that box, please. And any needles and cartridges that you have, gloves, like, they need to be disposed of correctly, because they are hazardous materials. I'm shocked. And she's now going to use it on the fake skin, which again, of course, the fake skin doesn't have feelings. It isn't going to catch an infection. But if she accidentally, like, tattoos herself while tattooing the fake skin, and that needle's been used and it's dirty, and oh my God. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It can't get any worse than this, right? I'm sure this is the worst it gets. I hope.
And I feel like I will obviously never use this on someone again, because
you should just throw it away
yesterday. But I feel like for fake skin,
no,
it should be okay, right?
I mean, like I said, technically yes, because fake skin doesn't get infections and all of that jazz, right? It's more of a hazard thing for you. It's your safety that is the issue here. Just throw it away as soon as you're done with it. Just get rid of it. Put it in a sharps box, please, for the love of God, okay? The fact that you can just see, like, the ink has dried up all up in there. God damn it.
Before we do anything, we have to make sure that this doesn't move. And for that, you use this. So I don't have any, like, popsicle sticks or anything like that you should use to, like, scoop out everything to have it super sanitized. But I have not touched anything with my gloves.
You have. Darling, you have. That's what the first thing that made me go, hang on a minute. So she put the gloves on that are already dirty and contaminated, and she's now touching this container thing with these gloves, okay. If she was to wear just one pair of gloves to tattoo someone throughout the whole process, red flag. Every tattoo artist I have been tattooed by will continuously change their gloves whenever they have touched something. So they'll set up their whole station, take off their gloves, throw them away, because they've been touching things, okay? And their equipment and all their containers could be incredibly clean, doesn't matter, all right? They'll set up, change their gloves. They'll put on your stencil. Sometimes they'll change their gloves, sometimes not. It depends what they've been touching while they've been putting the stencil on. You go for a break or they go and have a drink or whatever. They'll take the gloves off, new pair of gloves. Tattoo artists go through so many freaking pairs of gloves. It's insane. And again, she is only tattooing fake skin, so it doesn't really matter. But if she's only wearing one pair of gloves to tattoo herself or anybody else after she's been touching things, cross-contamination and all of that, like, ew. Like, you're touching everything. There's no point of wearing gloves. If you're going to be touching everything and not swapping your gloves, what's the point? You may as well not bother. You may as well just rely on hand sanitizer, honestly.
I have my green soap. I have my paper towels. Okay,
Again,
so as I used
everything.
this yesterday on Jonas, it is open. But yesterday when I opened it up, I'm gonna show you guys, it is completely closed.
Okay, that's literally the fact that the ink is new or whatever is literally like the least of your problems right now, because again, you've been touching everything. But okay, cool. Yeah, your ink is new and fresh. Love that.
Okay, let's do this.
Slow down. Oh my goodness, that is the first thing I always notice when people start tattooing, is the fact that they are incredibly quick. To do a nice, crispy, smooth, saturated line, go slow. There is absolutely no rush. This isn't like drawing with a biro on a bit of paper, okay, my love? Like, you just go nice and slow, like that. Otherwise, you're going to end up with saturation loss, a lot of skipping, a lot of missed areas there, okay? And again, pretty quick. A little bit slower, but again, you just need to make it, just take your time with it. That's all you need to do, but she's doing okay.
I've just gone over with a normal pen and doodled a little bit, and now I'm just gonna fill this in and see how it looks.
Okay, cool. So she's done her own sort of stencils by drawing on the fake skin with whatever she's used. I'm guessing like a biro or a marker or something. And she's got some pretty cute designs there, pretty simple. That's the thing, you want to start off nice and simple. You don't want to be working with too many straight lines, because tattooing a straight line is the hardest thing a tattoo artist will ever do. It's unbelievably hard to get a straight line look perfect and straight. It takes years of practice to get that down. So she's done quite a few designs there that have quite curvy lines, nothing too noticeable if the line isn't straight, if that makes sense. So she hasn't set herself up for failure, which I love.
The doodles is done,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna clean all of this and see. Whoops,
That's a lot.
I used way too much.
Okay.
See how I did.
Not too bad. A bit
What?
shaky.
And now I don't think you understand.
But she hasn't done too bad.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
I feel like it always sucks when you see someone that has like a natural talent for this, do it the shortcut way around. Like, please just go and get an apprenticeship. You would be freaking amazing, because for those to be your like first somewhat, well, she said she has tattooed herself before and tattooed her friend or boyfriend, partner, whatever. But they're like pretty damn good for like a beginner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she hasn't done terrible. It's shaky, but it could be so much worse. Trust me, I have seen some things. Some terrible, terrible things, but not bad. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do something here. As you guys can see,
no.
I tried to do 3 dots. And the same thing with this. I'm going to just add the lines again. Might do something there again. Might do something here. I mean, we'll see. So first of all, I'm going to clean the surface.
Okay, so yeah, we're tattooing ourselves now. Like I was saying, you cannot learn to tattoo in a night or in a day by using fake skin. Just no way. You cannot learn everything that quickly. So to jump in and tattoo yourself, I mean, it's brave, but oh God, I'm scared. And also with that clip we just watched there, if you notice that she has been opening everything, she's wearing one glove, because obviously if you're tattooing one of your hands, you can't wear a glove on that hand. That, yeah, doesn't make sense, obviously. But she's been touching everything with that glove, you know, the ink and all of that, the table, the surfaces that it might have been cleaned, but there's no like cling film, there's no wrap there or anything like that. But at least she's opened a new needle cartridge situation there. We've got to give her some credit. Times are hard.
Let's start, I guess.
Okay, we're doing the sun. She's still going quite quick. Okay, well, that's been sped up, obviously. Okay, again, she's starting pretty easy by doing some little lines there, and she's going over a tattoo she's already done.
I think you add the Vaseline just to protect the skin, and also to like make things glide a little bit better. Not really sure.
You are correct. That is the exact reason why tattoo artists will, what I like to say, lube you up. It just makes their life a lot easier, because you imagine like dragging a needle across someone's dry skin. There'd be some like tugging and resistance there, you know, so it helps, obviously. Oh, I know that's painful. Yeah.
I'm thinking I want to do that.
Okay.
You guys see that? On this.
With freehanding. Are you serious? You cannot freehand a design like that and make it look okay. There is just no way. You need a stencil there. Because oh my God, it's gonna look very misshapen. Like with those kind of designs, they're simple, but they're kind of hard to do, because if you don't get it correct, it's gonna look extremely off.
I made the lines.
Oh gosh.
But I still think it looks cool. They're not like identical to each other. That is pretty cool. I mean,
it's
right?
Off-center.
Should I do something more, maybe?
To be honest though, hang on, if we look at that closely,
right,
let me get a good pause. So the middle one, again, the line work is thicker on the left side than the right side there. For freehanding, I would say not terrible, I guess. Like, it could be worse. And then maybe once it's healed, it would look a bit better. But again, she's trying. That's all we can ask, I guess. She's just trying. Yo, no. She's freehanding lines. Oh,
I could do this for hours, but no. I think we're gonna get going and do something bigger.
Please, just keep it to your freaking fingers. Just put the machine down, okay? Put the machine down, step away. Don't get carried away, because you'll end up with a ton of tattoos that you might not like. And then the fact that they could get infected, and oh my God, I cannot. Okay, anyway.
One of these really cute little spooky ghosts. So let me just sketch out.
Oh no. So the thing is, oh God, we all know where this is going to go, don't we? Yeah, get ready. So for the little design that she did on her finger there, it's a very simple design. She obviously did copy it from someone else's finger, but with something like that, it's like, how many ways can you make that different, you know? But to take an image that she has clearly done here from Google or Pinterest or whatever of this ghost, and to tattoo it on yourself and what have you. And she hasn't even shouted out the artist's name or where she's got this from or anything like that. It's just like, oh, hey, I'm going to tattoo this ghost that I found. She clearly has an artistic talent. She's very creative. She could easily have just drawn up a ghost herself without taking someone's artwork with no credit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just very iffy to me personally. There's so many ways you can do a ghost tattoo. It's insane. I have my own ghost tattoo that looks different to any other ghost tattoo I've ever seen, because my artist custom drew it with my ideas. Like, if you really want to take tattooing seriously, first of all, learn the etiquette of do not copy other people's artwork and tattoo it on yourself or anyone else without permission from the original artist. Just don't do it, okay? It's a very bad no-no, and any decent tattoo artist will not do it. Artist is in the job title. If you cannot draw something, why are you doing this job? Be creative. You're in the creative industry. Do it. Oh boy. Anyway. Again, she's going so fast. I mean, it can't be easy to tattoo yourself upside down. She's doing it upside down, so again, I'll give her credit for that, but just slow down. Slow and steady wins the race, my love.
I made it myself. Let me just go ahead and perfect.
I'm sorry, what was with that aggressive wiping? You have just caused yourself trauma. You have a wound on your leg. And she's like... All you have to do is wet the paper towel and wipe gently, okay? Don't bruise yourself trying to make this tattoo clean. I understand the enthusiasm, I appreciate it, but if a tattoo artist come at me like that, I'd be like, bro, calm down, okay? Like, I'm delicate, I bruise like a peach. What are you doing? Step away, please. There was no need for that. Oh, bless her. Oh, dear.
Last wipe, because right now I love it.
The whole pouring green soap out of a bottle, it's just, I mean, it's effective, and a lot of tattoo artists use that like squeezy bottle that has a nozzle on it. So she's just done it the shortcut way, I guess, but I've never seen that before. Someone pouring out green soap out of a bottle like that.
It is looking so cute.
It's not bad.
For being my very first like big tattoo, pretty good, right?
Honestly, I will always give credit where credit is due. Minus the fact that she kept a dirty needle and that she's just jumped straight into tattooing herself and it's not been in the most sanitary conditions and there's just a lot of red flags. I will always give someone credit. If they are good at tattooing, I will say, yeah, do you know what? For your first bigger tattoo, that is not bad. It really isn't. I have honestly seen a lot worse.
You guys can see it. I did that, you guys. I did that.
See, I love her excitement and her enthusiasm. Like I said, I think she has got like a natural talent for this. And I just want her to do this properly. Like, please.
As you might have guessed, I am completely obsessed with this. I feel like this is going to be my new thing. It's just so much fun finding a new hobby and being good immediately.
Again, there is a lot of things there that she needs to work on. Not so much the tattooing, it's the stuff before. That is the main concern. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this. How do you feel about videos like this on YouTube or even TikTok or whatever? I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, bye.